Good afternoon. Hello, how you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me move stuff. Hope the week's been treating you well. And welcome back to ETS 2. So, should we catch up? Well, catch. We'll do both. We left off last week with ETS in the lead. We still got problems with ATS and people not working. Totally annoying. But what we got, ATS ended up on 575,874. Why have I put two apostrophes? Why have I put one after the 5 and the 8? The one at the 5 is correct. The one at the 8? No, it's not. 16 garages and 75 trucks. Now, obviously here we've got 16 garages, 80 trucks, and $13,000. And I think we're actually saving up. Let me just remind myself. For a new garage, 180 grand. Already. Well, I suppose a little bit later than last week where we just started with a new garage and ended filling it up. Or was it the week before? That was the week before. Something like that. Yeah, filled it up and ended up. I was enjoying my coffee. Cheers, by the way. Started off with a brand new garage a couple of weeks ago, and at the end of it we bought a new one, which is the one we started off with last week, but we didn't end up buying one. We're just on the way to do that now. Of course, we're on the Renault now. Thanks, guys. Thanks to everyone who contributed to giving me a Renault. Appreciate that. So at least I can get it over and done with, especially the way these garages going in. Technically it should be only 5 streams, so it's stuck with this thing. The only problem is the other ones, it's going to be even quicker, because obviously we're going to get through buying 5 garages a lot quicker than 1 per stream. And we might have to change it to 10 at some stage. Come on, show me info. Thank you. Right. Well, should we get a job? I think we should. It is Thursday today, isn't it? It's a bit quiet. Where's all my regulars? Thursday. It is. I'm streaming on the right day. That's right, we're in Italy. Right, let's have a look at who and what we can got a contract with. Not them, that's for sure. Not theirs either, is it? No. Webuild. No. Okay, I'm trying to remember the rules in this instance. Which I might have lost the rules I've written down because they were part of the documents that disappeared. Let me just check. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves while I figure this out. Documents is what I want, thank you very much. Let's have a look here. Truck sim. Oh, here's the rules. Okay, from a company, try and find a delivery back to the base by from a company that contracted to or to contract company in home city. Well, B no longer applicable because we changed that to anywhere in the country we have a garage. So from a company that is contracted to, which is a contract company that we have, which none are available at the moment, or to contract a company in a home city is what we can do. So we can actually get a job from one of these guys going to one of the guys we are contracted to, like who are DS3. Are we with them as an example? No, we're with them though, aren't we? I'm sure we are. There we are. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we could do that as long as they're in a country that we have a garage, which in this case they are. So we've got one option at least there for 13 grand. Who else are we with? DB? No, I don't think we're with them either. And none of them. Is it just sort of DHL? We're with them, yes, and they're in Istanbul. No, we don't have a garage there, as far as I know. No, we don't, do we? Not in Turkey. That's it. We only got the one choice. Well, that makes things nice and easy, and it's a nice little short trip to start things off today. Ease ourselves into it. Let's go get it. Let's see how we fare today.
Okay, here we go.
Fuel is required. Oh, we're here anyway. That's handy. Right where we need to be. So fuel is required. I think last week I ran out 3 times. I think it was last week's stream. So let's hope we don't have a repeat of that. And I mean, like, as a repeat, meaning running out 3 times. Well, running out of 4 times instead of 3 times, or running out once instead of 3 times. I actually mean not running out at all.
Ready to roll.
Oh, it would be that one just there. I feel like I'm a little too far away from the steering wheel. Yeah, that'd be alright. Okay. And we're off. Off like golf.
Turn left. Turn right.
We might be able to get there on time because it's not weighing like 3,000 tons. We're not transporting the moon on the back of this truck like we did last week with a tank.
At the ramp. Pick the first.
I think we've got 16 gears in this. I was about to say baby, geez, having that on record. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought we were going up here. I like the sights so much I wanted to see them again. So what are we? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got 7 hours of driving. It is a 5-hour trip. So it would technically make sense. What's the speed limit? 7. Makes sense to sleep after we do this job, even though I'll be a little early. I might have actually pressed that a little too soon. Yeah, 1k too soon. There we go. We might actually make it on one. Well, what gas we got left anyway? What diesel we got left? What gas is it?
And then exit right. Exit.
Some money in. So we've got to figure out where our next garage is going to be. 180 is what we need. I'm imagining it won't take long, considering the last 7 days we've always made $2 million. Of course, this is the last stream with the spring before we head into summer. In a couple of weeks, next week, Saturday and Sunday, my days, for some of you that's a Friday and Saturday. We'll be doing the convoy mode, so if anyone would like to join that, you're quite welcome, as long as you're not an idiot. And over the age of 16, I think it is. Oh, we're 10 minutes into the stream and I'm on my own today. Wonder where everyone is. Maybe some of you are lurking, fair enough. Petro! Scrubbery mostly. Petro's with me today. I wonder where all AC and Causey and Skeptical is, and Mike, Dave and the rest. I wonder where they're hiding today. Maybe something happened in America because they're all Americans. And as I mentioned with ATS, we've been having problems with ATS with the workers, as some of you will know. Bob, you're normally reliable, buddy. It's fine. You're a big earner, we can let you have that one. Yeah, so hopefully, I can't remember what I did about it last week, but hopefully it's all fixed. Actually, I can't even remember if I was supposed to do something off camera to fix it. Maybe I should actually, before tomorrow's stream, go and rewatch the end of last week's stream. Where's my coffee? I've read that as scrubbling. Scrubbling, what? Not even a word, but I read it as scrubbling mostly, not scribbling mostly. Oh, it's 80, I haven't been paying attention. I mean, I should have noticed that. I had trucks, not only cars, but trucks passing me. Wonder if I can hit 16th gear and stay. Stay at 82 kilometers an hour. Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds all cool. Different strokes, eh? It used to be a TV show I used to watch as a wee nipper. The catchphrase, what are you talking about, Willis?
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh, I imagine so. I went to school with a guy that was absolutely amazing with drawing. And this is intermediate, which for those that don't know, intermediate, you go to that for 2 years. You go when you're about 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Before you go to college at the age of 13, which back in my day was called third form, which they've changed it to years now, year whatever. And because you're
Get ready to turn left.
new to the college, well, all third formers were given the nickname turd former.
Turn left.
Woo, 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 horsey, woo, woo, woo. How we're looking. Oh, this cargo is nice and light, isn't it? I just took off in 7th gear. That tank I had to take off in minus 7th gear last week.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, technically I'm supposed to indicate left anyway. Well, we do here while you're on the roundabout and then right. Something they brought in years ago. Don't know why, it worked perfectly fine. Without that, we indicated when we were exiting the roundabout to let people know, but generally it worked out right because most people in the car had common sense anyway, and since you have the right of way on the roundabout, we'll do here. Now there was no issues, but then they brought in the law, which I think does happen in other countries that have roundabouts, where you got to indicate. Well, for us, it's indicate right because we drive on the left-hand side of the road, so we go around the roundabout clockwise, and then indicate left when you get off. Now, like the old days, like I said, I mean, if you had 4 streets, like straight ahead, left or right, you get onto the roundabout and then you indicated left to go left. On the first street, if you're going straight through the roundabout, it never indicated. No, that's not what I wanted. That was the wrong gear. Okay, 15. Okay, I was in the right range. And obviously if you're going off right, then you go around the roundabout. When you got close to that, getting off the roundabout, you indicated left. I mean, it's been around for a while now, that law, but I mean, still, you find a lot of people don't even do it. Let's get the fuel now while we've got our gas station here. Yeah, well, I think they brought it in because, you know, more people on the road than there used to be. Well, I suppose one place really in the cities, mainly Auckland City. That didn't take long, wasn't it? 40. Let's see if you can't take off 7th gear again. I'll be amazed if you can. I'm amazed. Official. It's official. Do I actually have any cargo in this thing? I'm just carrying a trailer and that's it. What are you waiting for? Some more income. Yeah. 15th will be fine. Let's carry on with that. Double road. Yeah, we did have double roundabouts. But I mean, the double roundabouts that we had generally only had 3 lanes on them. I think. No, not all of them. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because I don't see many these days. Haven't for years, but In Auckland, they're all over the place. But no, I mean, if you're getting off in the first lane, you'd stay in that lane, I think. But to be fair, now I'm remembering a lot of those double lane roundabouts, the streets that you would turn off into were double laned anyway and then merge into one. So I think that's why we didn't have much of an issue. I don't know if it's the same with you guys. So you wouldn't get off a double lane roundabout into a single lane road, you'd get off a double roundabout into a double lane road that merged into a single lane.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Oh, a toll booth. I wonder where everyone is today.
Take the third exit.
Especially Causey, because Causey's a staple.
Exit now.
There's no point changing gear, we're just coming up to the toll booth. Let's go through the don't have to stop, hopefully, lane. The don't have to stop, hopefully, lane. That's what I shall call it now. Yeah, I think we're totally different. I've seen it on YouTube and the internet and stuff. Driving skills not good in Australia, and that's even said. Wait, said by Australians themselves. I think that's but admittedly, there's a big difference between us and you guys, isn't it?
Keep right, and then exit.
You've got a lot more people on the roads than we do.
Exit right.
Well, we've had that luxury of not many. So, less things to hit. That'll be all changing. I mean, I grew up. I got my license when I was 15, and a month before they brought in the restricted license stuff, so I got my full license straight away. Since the age of 15, and driving at night down the motorway. I mean, even at 9 o'clock at night. 8, 9 o'clock at night, it was pretty much dead. But as I got older, about 10 to 15 years later, that no longer was the case. It was just packed all the way through 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. Weekends used to be dead too, but that's obviously changed because back then hardly anything was open on a weekend. Saturday for half a day and that was it. Mike! It's Jimmy's Crashes, yes. I shall endeavour to do my best for you, sir. Well, at least I got one American in tonight, so at least I know you're still around. I don't know if some catastrophe had happened because we're missing a few others. And how are you doing, sir? How's your week been? Mike, you been a good bud? Nice screenshot of that truck, by the way, in 5th Court. The engine details, of course. In my humbled opinion, and let's be honest, I'm not humbled. I just have opinions that are all correct, hence the reason why they're not humbled.
First exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left.
Well, we've made it. I don't think we're late. I don't think we're late at all. Oh, yeah, 1 hour left. The guy was panicking. The dispatcher was panicking, or whoever it is.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yeah, no, we'll sleep. I know it's a little early. Where do you want it? Right on the back there. Follow the flag, which has been part of the game since it came out. Oh, you didn't miss much. Last week at all. Well, in that short drive that we just done, which I think was, what did we start when 6 hours? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I thought I might have to back in, so I didn't realise I was that brilliant for once. Yeah, we've made, what, we're 13,000 to 88, so what's that? 76? 70, 75? Grand in 6 hours. That's well over $1,000 an hour. I like that income. Love it. Let's keep that up. All right, we'll go sleep first. That's our best option. That's not the best option. It's the option we're going to take. Yeah, I think I blew a gasket in my brain trying to figure that out, Mike. Maybe I should have used my toes and fingers and what have you.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, I can beat the push. Yes, with ease.
Exit now.
Causey, here he is. Okay, I was getting worried, mate. I thought the US had blown up for a while because there was no one from the US. Then Mike turned up, so at least Around your area, it must have been okay. For sure. Especially with Mike, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, but it's all like, oh, I had to go down that road, did I? Well, thanks for telling me turn left. Oh, mind you, I probably didn't put the thing in there. I think there's a huge army base where you are, aren't you, Mike? Because you're close to Fiji and that. Need to do a U-turn. No, you do a U-turn. No, U-turn. No, U-turn. Let's do the Three Stooges trucking some addition, shall we? Oh, there was one right there. Oh, that's a garage. Never mind. No, fair enough. It's just because it wasn't you. There was no Dave. There was no Skeptical. And it was just It was just my neighbour, Patrio. For those, not my actual neighbour. For those who don't know, he's just neighbouring country, separated by over 1,000 miles of water. I just finished delivering the load. It was a short trip. I actually had to re-look the rules up because none of the places here we had a contract with, well, not here, but where we had a contract with. So I had to re-look at the rules again just to double make sure what the options were. And it was nice to know that, I didn't lose my file with the rules on it. Thank you, Windows. And apparently social distancing. Yeah. Depends who you ask, Pedro. What was I saying? Yeah, and unfortunately it was there, and it was good just to remind myself what happens in that situation. Which is we can take a delivery from any company as long as it's going to a company that we've got a contract with, that's in a country we've got a garage with. And thankfully, we're in a country where we've got a garage, so that eliminated that. And there was only one delivery actually that went to a company that we had a contract with. Let's sleep. So I'm going to sleep early because we just finished that. Australia's fake news, yes, I know. All full of actors and stuff. I just love that because they never mention us. We're always forgotten. Except for those who are big on Lord of the Rings. They're the only ones that remember that we exist. Right, so we find... Oh, we're just short by... That's a shame. I mean, that's a huge... We made 80 grand sleeping, so that's nice. Like, once again, $1,000 an hour seems to be making, roughly, on average. But we're short $12,000 for the new garage. Which would have been nice. Yes, of course. I was going to say, hopefully we've got a place here that we got a contract with, and of course where we dropped off is the place we've got a contract with, and it looks like it's the only... Oh, there's one there. Are they all part of it? I suppose they are. Looks like it's the only one, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look. Let's go figure it out. Let's see if there's any point to having a vote or not. We're not with them. That's for a start. We are with them. We're going to have a vote because there's 2, 3, 4. We're not with them. Not with them, not with them, not with them, and not with them. So that sort of narrows it down. Alright, option number 1. From Italy into France for a mere $64,000. Option number 2, all the way into Jerusalem. Well, it's just pretty much sort of what we did with the other one, but we ended up here, which is... That's the delivery we just done from there to there. Because we did a delivery from here to there, I think, delivering a tank. 1, 2, so that's option number 2 for $28,000. Yes, that's right. $28,000 for a total a distance of 24,000 Ks compared to the 1,600 Ks costs more. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I didn't make the game. Number 3, Tel Aviv for $16,000. Number 4, is that Malta? Where's that, Malta? I can't tell. I'm guessing it is. We can go visit Panda. Pretty sure that's where Malta is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Whoa, hey mate, how you been, buddy? How's your week been? That's number 4 for $24,000. Let me run through them again. Number 1, take note. If you're new here, take note of the numbers. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And the reason I say that for the new people is this is your opportunity to get involved if you so choose, by deciding which delivery I should take. And the one I put a number 2, that's all you have to put into chat instead of writing the whole thing out. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I give you 30 seconds to vote starting from now. You put your choices into chat, and whoever is more, well, shows up more in the numbering department wins. We've got one for number 4 so far. We've got another 4. We've got another 4, 3, 4. Mike's he's full of energy today. He actually typed the word 4 in. Hey, what, you have a monster drink or a Red Bull or something? Oh, was that 25? I got 5 more seconds. Aussie, AC, hey matey. Number 4 as well. I think we've got a clear cut winner there. Number 4 going to Malta. Yeah, we can go and tell Panda to put the jug on, get the coffee ready. Actually, you can take me to a cafe. Number 4, that's you there. Let's set the destination and head back to where we just came from.
Drive safe.
So, if you are new here as well, we're about to buy a new garage, which is also decided, the location is decided by you guys in chat as well. We're in crash cam, so I can leave that up as I get rid of it. I wasn't sure if I got word of the border. How you doing, AC? How's your week been? Well, thus far, hopefully good. Hope you've been, well, I'd say staying out of trouble, but I more hope that you haven't been caught. If you have been creating any trouble. Look at these amounts of cash. Cold hard cash. So yeah, I've got to remember to watch the end of last stream because I can't remember exactly what, if anything, we tried to do about our problems with the drivers not working and whether or not I was going to do something off camera and forgotten about.
Turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, it's been a bizarre week for me mentally. So my memory of things of past have apparently stayed there because I can't presently, no, like how I did that, present, the now, remembering now, make it, put that, forget it. Yeah, so I can't remember it. It's pure and simple, I just can't remember. Yeah.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Certainly am. It just likes advertising itself, just in case I forget what it is.
Exit now.
Me personally thinking if I see a map with a location of where I am currently on that map, would be a good indication that I know it's a GPS, but apparently that's not what this device thinks happens.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route
I thought about changing it, but I thought, nah, because I'll just use this, be done with it. the way we're going at the moment, it'll only be like 5 streams before we end up getting rid of this, because we're almost getting a garage a day. Freight market with freight in it, and take the job.
Time to hit the road.
Massage that a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Why do I do that? That's going to make a difference. I know. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, starting in 7th gear. Unlike the tank, the last 2 cargoes, the last 2 trailers we've taken are actually making this Renault seem like it's a decent truck. Yes, hard to fathom, but that's what they've seemed to be doing. And long may the rain. No. So I said at the beginning when you guys went here, was saying this Renault, because once I got into the game, I forgot we had the Renault because of the trauma of owning it. My mind blocked it out, and unfortunately I was remembered by the fact that I saw it when I got into the game. And then, just to compensate for that trauma, that distress, my brain came up with a silver lining, thinking, you know what, we're getting a garage
Exit now.
a day, pretty much, a garage a stream at the moment, and we're only 8 grand away from another one, so it'll probably be about 5 streams I'll be stuck in this thing, which is good. And my brain, being my brain, has to counteract silver linings with some rainfall. And then thought to itself, well, yeah, but the problem is it's going to get quicker than a garage a stream. It's going to end up 2 garages, 3 garages stream, so I'm going to spend less time in the trucks I do like. Yeah, that's I said that as well. We'll probably end up having to make it 10 garages and then 20 garages, but by that time we'll probably run out of garages. Once we get to 100 garages, I will be taking my pick of all the trucks that we own. And I'll forget this, you know I will, but hopefully I don't. Of which one I'll be using for the rest of the competition. Or instead we can go right every 5 garages I have to change my truck to one of the ones I already own. Which would probably be better, wouldn't it? I mean, not better, but better. Not better for me, because I'll end up in this blum thing again in the other one, but just having the variety of trucks to drive for the stream will be better.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
That'd be the Renault Magnum, aptly named, just like the Magnum ice cream, melts under heat. Here we go, into the hopefully we can go straight through lane, which is now what I call this, by the way. Hopefully I don't have to stop lane, that's what it is. Right, 13 hours and crash cam. Because for all those that hope that it lives up to its name, What a beautiful day. Whoa, dude, thank you so much, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the sub with old Prime 2. Good on you, buddy. Make use of that, that's for sure. You get your free one. Best thing about it is it doesn't cost you anything extra and I still get something for it, so I appreciate that, thank you. I should be like other streamers, and we should actually, you guys should give them a GG in chat for that, if you be so kind. Huge thank you, because it's absolutely awesome for anyone who decides to subscribe, and I appreciate it immensely, because eventually it all helps. GG! That's the one. Thank you, Patreon. Now I'm going to get a whole bunch of those on my ears. But still worth it. Absolutely worth it. Causey with a different sound alert to keep me on my toes. What's the hold up, ladies and gentlemen? Love it. Oh, here we go. It's a toll booth. Well, that's certainly making chat lively. It's good actually. I like it.
Hello there.
Everyone getting into it, making use of their channel points. Oh, it did change. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to change. Hurry up, you car beside me. Oh, it's sneaking now. No, Mercedes, don't you yes, oh no, what, hey. There you go, yes, that's right, because expensive car, I knew you'd stop. You weren't that dumb. Smart enough to have a job that makes you enough money to buy one of those things. Why is no one using this? Now I'm a bit concerned. Well, it's got the green light. Oh, look at this. Rush hour traffic. Gotta love it. Now we've got an accident in front of us. You reverse into the car behind you. Yeah, you reverse into me. Great, yep. Share the insurance forms around. That's the way to go. Yeah, apparently not, and yet I've got it in my window because I think of these things. I got it in my window and hardly go through it. Money well spent. Just seen the income. Just seen the income. Right, where we going? Oh, should we bother? Should I carry on? Should we wait until we get another 150,000? Oh, let's get it over and done with. I've already exited. Let's get it over and done with. Right, where we going? Where's garage purchase? Right, well, we got Sweden, Finland. Oh, if you're new here, by the way, it's another opportunity for you to participate, and where you guys in chat decide where I get to put my new garage. Is this all part of Russia? We're ignoring Russia for obvious reasons. Alright, so Sweden, Finland, Estonia, This one, I never, it's Lativa. Lativa, oh, of course I've heard of that, isn't it? Lativa, something like that. Somewhere along, yeah. You can see the name, you know how to spell it, and if you want me to go there, you can put it in the chat. Denmark would be another. We've got the Netherlands, we've got Belgium, we've got the Czech Republic, Poland, if I haven't mentioned that already. Slovakia, Hungary, whatever that one is, it's always, and Causey always reminds me, and I always forget. Croatia, Bosnia, Latvia. So it's Latvia, you know what I mean. What else we got? Serbia. No, we've got one in Romania. Macedonia, North Macedonia. We've got Greece as well. We've got Turkey. I'm not going to worry about that because I only got the one city. And I'm feeling that we might have hassles like we do with small islands. Hence the reason why we won't have Cyprus either. We've got one for Syria there. We've got Jordan. We've got Egypt. We've got whatever that is. Israel, isn't it? Of course it is. Lebanon. No, is that part of Israel? It must be. I mentioned Jordan, didn't I? I've already got one in Iraq. One belongs to France, one belongs to Italy, so we don't have to worry about them. I think that's about it, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's all we've got left. Holy heck. I think once we've done one in every country, we'll just go wherever we like after that. Right, so we'll go through that again. So Sweden, Finland, Estonia, that one. Poland, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Croatia, that one, whatever that is behind there. Hungary, Romania, I'll go and check it. Not Romania, sorry. Serbia, Bosnia, Croatia, North Macedonia, Greece, Turkey, I think, Lebanon, Jordan, Israel, Egypt. Oh, there's another one there, Syria. I've forgotten, Switzerland, Czech Republic. So, where would you like to go, ladies and gentlemen? Let me just get out and find out exactly whether or not that's going to come up on the map. I don't think it will it? They don't give you the names. No, they don't, but they do in the freight market. Slovenia. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, put your choice into chat. I'll give you 30 seconds starting now, and let's see where we're going. Oh, of course he wrote it in there. Jeez, I totally missed that. Where is that? Right, oh, there. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I just thought that was the city name because none of them got the city names on it. Yeah, this here as well, okay. We've got Netherlands. We've got Andorra. We've got about 10 seconds left. Is there any other votes or anything? If we don't have a one that wins, I'll end up deciding. To be honest, I've already sort of know the ones I prefer out of those. Well, I like out of the two of those. No, that's it, is it? That's all the votes we're getting today. Oh, sorry, Causey. I prefer the Netherlands myself. So we go with the Netherlands. Right. We've got 5 here. Let's go in clockwise, shall we? So this will be number 1. If you're new here, you get to vote for this too. which city we end on, and we'll just put the number in. Don't have to write the whole name out. So Eindhoven is number 1. We've got number 2 is Rotterdam. Number 3 is Amsterdam. Number 4 will be, was that Zol? Number 5 is Groningen. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Put your votes in now, 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 for 1. 1 for 1. 2 for 1. We started off with the ratio, now we're getting a sales pitch, 2 for 1. Three for 1. 4 for 1. At this point, it's obviously clearly going to be a landslide. Probably started on 14, 20, 30, yeah, that's 30 seconds. Close enough. Number 1 it is. Eindhoven. Welcome to the family, sir. Done. Don't know why I'm telling you it's done. You all saw me do it, so you know. Oh, is it really?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Daft country. That's the thing, yes, at the end of this delivery we've got to fly over to there and drive, fly, whatever we do. All I know is I press a button and I'm magically there. And
Exit now.
oh, we got to get a company as well. Remind me we've got to get a new company when we get there. I'll probably have to discover it if we haven't been there yet. Things I tend to forget all the time to check if we've been there. Yeah. I started off well, Causey, remembering them, and it sort of slipped my mind, even though it was a routine. Country, city, company. That's how we started from the first stream and continued on from there, and somehow after my wee break I've forgotten that third step of the process. Should I bother going to cab view for this? No.
At the roundabout,
Stuff it.
first exit.
He's definitely going to get off there. No, fine.
Exit
So, we're in Crash Can, heading towards our destination. Chat's hoping that Crash Can pulls through with a close-up crash of someone running into me, because it's never the other way around, as we all know. And as I said earlier on the stream, hopefully we don't have a repeat of, I think what was last week, was running out of gas for 3 times. I hope that doesn't happen again. And when I say that, I mean, I hope we don't run out of diesel 3 times. 4 times will be fine, 1 time will be fine. No, I mean completely running out at any stage. That's what I mean. 7 grand, of course. We also need now brakes is what I need. Okay, see, I'm in front of you, so okay. It's just maybe it only works like that in this country. Where I'm from, that is, by the way. If you're in front of when the merging lane and you're the car in front of the other one, you get to merge first. That is whether you're in the right or left lane.
Go straight on.
Anyway, I digress, which made me forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Let's stop at the red light part of town. Is there only one part of town in Idenhoven or whatever it is? I don't know, what did I call it that has traffic lights? I said traffic lights. I don't know if anywhere else in the world has these. I'm sure you do, but I remember as a kid growing up going to a restaurant and ordering a traffic light. They were so good. So good as a drink. Non-alcoholic, by the way, just to let you know that. In case you think it isn't. No idea what it was a soft drink. And if I remember rightly, it was... They somehow got a green, I assume lime flavoured soft drink, and it would be at the bottom. And then a yellow soft drink, maybe, I don't know what flavour it was, in the middle. And then raspberry or something soft drink at the top. So the glass was red, yellow, and green, and hence the reason it was called traffic light. It was nice. You had all these different flavours, and they didn't mix either. They stayed like that. Thank you for the follow. Is that two eyes there? I see. Is that Kim Gaming? Hopefully I got that right. Don't expect miracles from me, by the way. But appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope your week's been fantastic for you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a nice day. We've had nothing but rain of late. Whoops, let's get back into 15 gear. Nothing but rain, but a beautiful day today. Oh, so cool. Streamlabs with another. Thank you, Mike. Twitch being twitchy again. Let's give the bot a subscription. Again. Other people miss out, not sure.
Exit now.
I'm in Twitch recommendation. Are you serious? Well, that's nice. I'm glad you could join us. Hopefully I'll make it worthwhile for you. I assume that you've come along because you also enjoy playing this game as well. Scania, yeah, I'm Volvo's my number one and Scania's a close second. Very, very close second. Oh no, I was in the right gear there. Damn it. Slow down, so let's not get a ticket. Anyway, thank you for joining. Welcome along, and just to let you know, you might have seen the title there, who will win, because it's a competition between ETS and ATS. Who lost me money? 5 of them. I'm running a competition between ETS and ATS, and of course he's just put the competition into chat there, so you know what the goal is. Seeing which one of the two trucking sims you can get to the end quickest. So far ETS is in the lead. As of last week, we have to find out what happens tomorrow when I do ATS. Let me in, let me in, let me in. But it's not a normal play. There are some rules in that. No, I'm from New Zealand. United Kingdom right at the moment. It will be 1:30 in the morning or thereabouts. They'll be all asleep mostly. Yeah, so it's not a normal playthrough. Dave, mate, how are you? The normal, not a thing, mate, and proud of it. You play Euro Truck more? Yeah, I'm more of a fan of Euro Truck over America Truck for some reason. I don't know why. I've mentioned that. I actually don't know why I enjoy American Truck, but I just think because the scenery and road wise, it's more like where I'm from, you know. But I just love the sound of the American trucks more. I will admit that. I do love the sound of the American trucks a lot more. So yeah. So if you got any questions about the competition, exactly what's happening, feel free to put them into chat. Someone or me or someone in chat will answer them. But yeah. But I'll give you the basics. It's basically instead of being able to. Have I not got rid of the farm thing, Dave? Oh, I should leave it there. It entertains you, shouldn't it? I don't do farm sim anymore. But basically, I can't get a delivery from any company that's available. So every garage I buy, I can pick a company from the list that I can deliver for. So an exclusive contract with them to do their deliveries. I've currently got 16 garages, so I've got 16 companies I'm able to deliver for. Every garage has got to have a truck, filled with trucks, filled with drivers on one trailer. And I buy a different trailer for every garage. I've got to, when I do a delivery from a country that has a garage in it to a country that doesn't have a garage in it, I've got to find another delivery from a company that I've got a contract with, and if there isn't one there, then I've got to find one that goes to a company that I've got a contract with, and it has to be in a country or a state, depending on which game, that my garage is in, so I can't just go anywhere. Every time, at the moment, we started off with every garage to buy a new truck for myself, and we started off with a budget, I think, of 150,000, and every garage it goes up 50,000. But because we're buying garages so quickly now, it's every 5 garages, and soon the way it's going to end up with every 10 garages. Right, now that I'm busy yapping away, I'll catch up with chat, so. I will play some guessing time with you. My country had a red flag. Had a red flag? Had a red flag. Oh, Joe, I'm not that good with the flags, to be honest. Whoa, 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 I was reading chat. Jeez, that was lucky actually, come to think of it. I was too busy reading chat. Surprised it didn't end up in the back of hello. I've missed quite a bit there because I was too busy rattling away the rules. Red flag with a green star in the middle. Red flag with a green star in the middle. Okay, now that is starting to sound familiar. Why does that sound so familiar? I think Casablanca, I will, but that... I know the movie. It's in Casablanca, isn't that around Egypt somewhere? That's my memory again. Doing well, isn't it? It's a city, not a country. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Morocco. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. You know what? I've seen so many documentaries and stuff about Morocco, and it just looks like a cool place to go and actually experience. Really does to me. I mean, that's pretty much a lot of places with me because I love other cultures. They fascinate how different we are, which I think is one of the wonderful things about the world. Different points of view and things, different ways of doing things. It just fascinates and amazes me. But I've always just seen, especially in the market area in the cities and stuff, and I just think to myself, oh, I'd love to see that. I'd love to go there and soak up that atmosphere. And right here, yep. I think the big yellow arrows give me that clue, eh? Right's my only choice. So yeah, welcome. Whoa, slow down, let's not tip the thing. Taking a shortcut. An unplanned shortcut, but nevertheless. I know he's going to hit me. Yeah, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I was half... I knew he wasn't going to stop, right? Beautiful places here. 3 beaches around the nature reserve. Nice. I'm big on the old nature, by the way, especially with my country. We're just full of natures. Never far from a beach, no matter where you are. Yeah, I was slowing down for that guy, and then I thought maybe he'll stop for me, so I sort of stopped slowing down, but I didn't hit the accelerator pedal, and then I saw him, and then I thought, oh no, I might be able to get away with this, but yeah, crash cam came on through. Gave crash cam a job. What is it? Yeah. Like I said, I've seen a lot, and I think it's more the people as well. I wanted to meet. It's whoa. Because like I said, watching docos and stuff like that, and just. One day, maybe. Third official language. No, English is good.
Go straight on.
And I'll figure it out anyway if I know when English is not your first language, it's it's not a blooming easy language, is it? And I can vouch for that, and it's my first language, and I've struggled with it. I'll figure out what you're trying to mean. I'm used to it because I know a lot of people who it's not the first language. That's all good. Since we're in town, I'll get back into cab view. For those that don't know, we do 1 day in crash cam for most of my viewers because they like to see me crash up close and personal. And then we spend a day in cab view for, you know, the reality of it. I like crash cam because I get to hear the engine roar. Yeah, I knew Eric would be. New viewpoint. Bit of indicator, let them know what I'm up to. Have some consideration for the other viewers. So what's the time there for you, by the way?
Get ready to turn left.
I've got this weird thing where I like to try and figure out what time zones everyone's in, so I know roughly what time they're dealing with when they're watching. 2 a.m. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
So you're like England time zone, that would be for me, but that depends. I don't know if you have daylight savings. Would you? No, you wouldn't have daylight savings, would you? Because you probably got long days if I'm sort of thinking of the area close to the equator and all that kind of stuff. Because it's almost, well, actually a little less. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me on Thursday. But you'll be on the same day, so I'll just say almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me here. 2:48 p.m, so I'm guessing that's 1:48 a.m. for you. So it's 12. What time are we going to get off this ferry?
Recomputing.
Brazil hadn't only recent, did they? Well, they've talked about it here too. Petro, he doesn't have daylight savings. I think it's the only state in Australia that doesn't have a daylight savings, Petro, if you're still around, mate. Where we headed? Oh, we only got the one choice. There we go. Oh, okay, we've got to go across there and catch a ferry from somewhere here where there isn't a city of some sorts.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, Queensland doesn't have, well, yeah, so that makes sense as well, doesn't it? Parking brake off. So that was an hour trip. Oh, I should have actually gone and had my break. How much we got? 6 hours and 32, 6 throughs. We're about 20 minutes real time driving. Yeah, I'll do it after that. I can take my break while you guys are deciding on our next delivery from the Netherlands using our new company, whatever that will be. I can beat it, I can beat it, I can wait for it. Oh, thought I was about to get a ticket. Didn't think I was actually gaining enough takeoff speed to beat that. For more in a year. Yeah, but like I said, they talked about getting rid of it here. I don't know if there's any more rumblings about it, but I know farmers here ignore it. Which is a bit weird, because if you want to watch your favourite TV show and you ignore the fact that it's on an hour earlier or an hour later, whatever the case may be, supposed to get used to it. But I know they ignore it because, as they say, animals don't know what daylight savings is. They still get up at the same time. They still expect everything at the same time.
Turn right.
Sticking to daylight savings, if you're going to get rid of it, sticking to daylight savings time would make the most sense. Because obviously during summer we get to see the sunshine longer, be able to, you know, 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night, with the sun before it sets. But the problem is during winter, then you're going to get to see the rain for longer. And in autumn. And in spring for that matter.
Go straight up.
Remind me to get back into crash cam. What's the speed limit? 50. Actually, we could probably get into crash cam now. By the looks of it, it's just traffic lights and there's no intersections to bother us.
Go straight up.
The wrong way. Come on, Reynolds. I suppose one good thing about the Renault, the chances of a speeding ticket is next to nothing. Oh. Slight misjudgment on the calculation of what gear to drop down into then. The only thing achieved was confirmation that it was the wrong gear to drop into. Six hours and 5 minutes. Come on. I'm actually thinking about making a coffee today too. I don't know whether that's wise or not. Okay, hurry up so I can sneak in before this truck gets there. Good lad. What are we up to? 80 grand? What do we need? 150 odd? Is it 150 or 160? I can't remember. It's 150 in it, I think the workers' trucks are. Causy's back. 150-ish, yeah. Other lane. I want to get into the. Hopefully, I don't have to stop lane with the huge amount of traffic in front of me. Was that one to the right? It is. Nobody's touching it as well. Look at that. Let me through. Let me through. Let me. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's not going to stop either. Minus 2,000. What the hell is going on? Hey, when the boss is away, the workers won't pay. Instead, they lose me money. I might have to do some management. Some cracking of the whip. Some showing of the door. Sort these fellas out. Fellas and fellaresses. Oh, a spa. Nice. Which I believe is a jacuzzi in America, by the way. Is that the brand name? And then something new every day. I actually just thought that's what it's called because it's all you hear on the TV and movies. Or hot tub's the other one, isn't it? Oh geez, this is a decent sized toll booth, isn't it? Someone else couldn't find a job. Here we go. We had this the other day, the other stream, didn't we? Where they were all losing me money. And $3 coming in. Oh, not all bad then. Someone's replaced all the money I've lost. But it was hot tube. I thought that was a sunbed. Okay, what's with this losing money and stuff or money coming in? Oh, mind you, we've got new drivers, don't we? Can't expect miracles from the new ones. At least they're working, I think. Making that as a big assumption, isn't it, with this game? They haven't really checked the drivers of late, not that from memory anyway. It's an absolute beautiful day here in southern Italy as we travel on down the motorway heading towards our destination. Hopefully the seas are calm, no seasickness pills required. Sunday and going, yeah, everyone's Sunday. which is weird because they all seem to be going at decent speed for a Sunday. Apparently I have too many workers now that all the jobs are taken, leaving none for the rest of my workers. Another $1,100, $1,150, euros, whatever it is, pounds, rubles, whatever. Either way, all gone the same way down the toilet, down the drain, to someone else but me. I read that as Cincinnati when I first saw it. Seriously, you can't blame me, can you? Till I actually read it properly, when I just saw it without reading it properly. Even though I know I'm in Italy. Still read it as WAKP in Cincinnati. Hopefully I got that right. 12 grand, there we go. Normal programming has resumed. Oh, for those that don't know, the oh no, I can't remember what I said. What I mentioned about Cincinnati with the WKRP, that's it I think, was a TV show. About a radio station. 24 grand. Yeah, WKRP. I didn't get it right. Yes, you have your level up for free, Sonny. That's your bonus, work bonus. Oh no, drama on the northbound motorway. Better be the northbound motorway or we're going in the wrong direction. The turkey drop? The problem is I don't remember it. I just remember watching it. I was young back then. I watched it with my parents. In fact, I don't remember how old I was. I just remember the DJ. I always loved him. I can't remember his name. But it was definitely my favourite. He was the equivalent of, what's his name? Jim in Taxi, which was Christopher Lloyd. Oh, Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Because that was the one that gave a lot of people their starts, wasn't it? Danny DeVito for one. Tony Danza moved on to Who's the Boss, which I like. Oh, really? It's been good to watch all those episodes. I mean, with comedy, old comedies are great to re-watch because the humour, you know, it's still relevant to you if you're around. I mean, if you're talking about old comedies before you're around, that just depends, I suppose. Watching old programs, they used to like that were more drama type or things. No, because then you get to see how bad the acting was back then. Actually, it looked like good acting when you grew up, but then you realise how, what's the word for it? How structured maybe the acting was. How they had to, why they had to react to, less natural. as it is today, a lot more natural the acting, the natural reactions, natural responses. The other ones were all to drum up the drama and stuff. There was one I went back and watched and it was like, I wish I hadn't done that. One that was one of my I can't remember which one it was now. I just remember thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. I think I saw it on Amazon Prime and went, oh, I'd love to watch that. That was a great program, I enjoyed that. Good, I'll watch it again. One episode, I went, no, that was a stupid idea. Now, this is more like Sunday traffic, isn't it? I will get into cab for this. Is it me? Is this in-game day seemed to be one of the slowest in-game days we've had? It's 5 o'clock. Actually, the timing's going to be good, isn't it? By the time we get to where we're going, it's actually around the time we need to sleep, so yay for that. Oh, I did get, actually, you're right, yeah, I did get an early start, didn't I? A couple of hours.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, and there's the ferry. Nice. $90K, 70. It said 90, 70. GPS and the sign are having an argument. There's 9 grand. So they compromise and we're going 80. Well, there we go. If a GPS and a sign can work together, there's hope for the world. Actually, probably the reason they could work together is because they're both not politicians. Right.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Well, last ferry ride, then... Actually, I don't know how far we've got to drive, to be honest. I think I've slightly forgotten that. Whereabouts in Malta we're going to. There we go, yep. Just give myself enough room. Hopefully enough room to get into this. Not exactly truck-friendly design there. Yeah, that's probably exactly where we end up. Probably drive 2 feet off the ferry and go, yep, I've attached the trailer, job well done, thank you very much, here's your cash. I was wondering how much the cost is going to be travelling from Malta to... Okay, that gate wasn't there for a second, I swear. Yeah, it's Malta to the Netherlands. Mike, give Ryder a call, tell him I'm coming. Picking him up, he can keep me entertained.
Reroute.
put the land anchor on and hit the old button. And off we go. It looks like there's only one city there anyway.
Find a new route.
The driving, yes, I do know that. Actually. Thanks to the
Finding a new route.
resident, the Maltese panda. One of the, we almost call them admins of Frith Court, along with me, Bo, is actually the farm manager or coordinator of the multiplayer map, the public multiplayer map on Frith Court, and a Twitch streamer, which I would put a link into, what is the time, 8 o'clock, into chat, but I can't remember what I named this command. I've given everyone that
Turn left.
bit of a cheeky name. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait because I need a bit of room to get out of here. No, go on, move your Peugeot, go. Seriously, you're a tiny car. You only take up half of the. Oh my god. Is that better? No, oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, yeah. Now you got the distance between the sun and the moon to get through. You're fine now, but the distance between the earth and the moon was too small. Kung Fu. Ginger was Frith there. Look, what is with these guys? I need your lane to get out of here. Stopping. Starting. Oh, for crap's sakes, move your Holden. What's it look like from there? Oh, here we go. No. Don't care. You wait, and you can blame these guys for taking their time for this whatever crap they're doing here. Don't you stop. Don't you... Stop. Try reverse psychology. Seriously. So, Kung Fu. Kung Fu Panda, yes. Right. Kung Fu, that's what I named it. Kung Fu for Kung Fu Panda. Where the hell he come from? He wasn't there 2 seconds ago. You and your Mercedes. I'm tempted to ram off the road, actually. Go. Move. Move it. Stop there, Daff. Jeez, I was almost about to celebrate Christmas in the cab. That's how long I've been sitting there. Is that a viewpoint up there, or is that a recruitment agency, or is that a... I'll stop hogging all the lanes, shall I? What's up here on the right? I'm guessing a viewpoint. Oh, maybe there is a truck dealers up there. Who knows? We would if we went up there. Let's be honest. It's state the obvious. If I went up there, then I'd know exactly what the question mark's for. It's for Doctor Who's house. Holiday home. Who gets that joke, if we can call it a joke? Loose term joke, but nevertheless we'll go with it.
Get ready to exit. Exit left.
Let's hit the 70k mark. There's another question mark up here. This town's big enough for 2 of them. which means whatever this is, which we will be able to see. Oh, we're at 162. We need to buy a truck. Oh, we're almost there. We're 45 minutes away. We can wait. Doctor Who's references. Okay, I'll let you know what it is in. Doctor Who had a question mark. I can't remember which one it was. But one of them had a jacket with question marks all over it. Okay, so maybe that's a recruitment.
Exit now.
He ran into me. I'm trying to remember which doctor. I think it was the doctor, the sixth doctor. Can't remember the guy's name. He used to be the actor of a program called All Creatures Great and Small, which is about vets in a rural area. An English program. All Creatures Great and Small. Is that actually? Oh, it was. Don't at me, don't at me. I'm sorry I went through the red light. I didn't actually realise that they were real lights for some reason. Just didn't seem like a place to have lights. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was him that had the jacket with all the question marks all over it. I think he was sort of the beginning of the end for Doctor Who until it got the big revamp again. Became popular again. Trying to think. Maybe he was the fifth Doctor, and then there was a sixth Doctor, and then it was cancelled for a bit. Remember the first Doctor, which was in black and white in the 60s? I don't know what he looks like, but there were never reruns of that one. He was a tall guy, oldish. He looked like he was in his 60s actually. And then the second one was the shortest guy that looked like he was wearing a toupee. Played the flute, I think. Then the third Doctor was John Partreet, one of my favourites. Also the actor for Wurzel Gummidge, and which is a show from a children's book about a scarecrow. And then the fourth Doctor was Tom Baker. And I think most people, two favourites back then were the third and fourth Doctor. Tom Baker had K9, the mechanical robotic dog.
Get ready to turn right.
So yeah, I think the fifth one was the other guy, I can't remember his name. And then the sixth one, which was, he was a weird looking fella. Didn't look like suited to be a Doctor Who at all. In my opinion.
Take the second.
I've been driving on the right, haven't I? Because I've been too busy yabbing away. David Tennant is playing the Doctor again. Is he? Really? I've actually never watched the revamp. And it's probably the same reason why it took me so long to watch Star Trek The Next Generation. Mind you, I have seen a couple of them and I wasn't impressed with them, to be honest.
It was a nice ride.
Oh geez, could you make it a bit tighter for me to get in and reverse into this? I think it's a way too easy. I'm not going to apparently have my break because by the time I get into this spot here, the stream will be over. It'll be 2 hours from now. Gotta love my can-do attitude. Hey, I'm your number one guy for pep talks. Don't get too close to the wall because you need that room to move. Here we go. First attempt. Right on the money. Not my usual 8,000 point turn that I generally do. This will be bang on, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to be awed and in shock at my sheer reverses and brilliance as I forget which way to turn the wheel. As I may or may not totally misjudge that, but there's no surprise there. I'm miles out by the looks of it. And then again on the other one, yeah, it looks miles out too. Oh, that was shocking. The only, I think, positive out of this is I was actually at least going in the general correct direction. But the way I've done it now, I'm pretty sure I've just made it harder for myself, to be honest. A lot harder for myself. Yeah, because I'm close to the wall. Straighten it up, straighten it up, straighten it up, straighten up, get a better angle. That looks like there might be a bit better angle. It's all about getting the right angle in there and then to be able to straighten up, giving myself room to straighten up before I hit the building. It's deciding exactly when to do that, when to do a sharp turn now. Keep the wheel straight so maintain that angle of turn. And then deciding when to swing it back round, which I'm miles out, I'm going no miles out. With enough room. And I've just hit the building. I've really screwed this one up. Any moment now, expecting a phone call from the dispatcher telling me, yeah, the delivery time's just about run out, buddy. You need to get here quick. I am here. I'm just struggling slightly with your decision of where you want it. You know, where any other trucker will have no problem putting it in straight away, but, you know, I'm not any old trucker. I'm not even a trucker. I'm just a guy who plays a game. Yeah, Tom Baker, he just had a bit of, I don't know, just a personality about him. That was really, that'll do, yep. Let's not look at that, shall we? Let's not look at that angle.
Okay, here we go.
What? It went green. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for your premature celebration of my lack of ability. I thoroughly appreciate it. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest, I'm not normally this bad, so I don't know why I'm struggling today. But I suppose eventually all the times you do this, you know, you're going to have your one that gets to you. Why is it me? I don't know. I just thought my trailer was an angle. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. It went green. Yeah, it definitely went green. That's for sure. Right, let's buy a truck. Let's get that over and done with. Renault. Where's it right there? Let's buy online. That's which one is it? It's the high roof one, isn't it? Yeah, that one. And you shall go. Yeah. Congratulations. You're our first customer. Next is someone to drive it, isn't it? You look fantastic. Nice and easy. You look like you'll make me a lot of money straight off the bat. Please select the vote. Oh, no, yeah, just, you know, like you normally do in the game every time you hire someone. Right, next is finding a place to... actually, I know a perfect place to sleep. That would be at the garage that we need to transfer ourselves to, which is... Where are you? Where are... Oh, there we are. Hello. Travel there. Yes, we shall. For too much money. That's what the 2 at the beginning is for. No, I don't have... I've got Mud Runner, Dave. I don't have Snow Runner. I plan to get Snow Runner. Me and Pedro played Mud Runner. I used to have... what was it called originally? Spin Tires, wasn't it? I played it a little bit. Enjoyed it. And then didn't touch it until... I had to get Mud Runner and played it with Pedro. We played a little bit of it. But it was a bit on the expensive side for me at the time. Snow Runner. I've been waiting for it to come on special. I've got it actually on the wish list on both, I think, Steam and Epic. Actually, it came out on Epic first before it hit Steam. So, yeah. Right, let's sleep. Let's get the sleep bit over and done with, at least. Let's buy ourselves another truck, shall we, while we're here? Renault truck, that's what we want. Buy from you, buy online. 2 new trucks as quick as can be. Look at that, eh? Straight away, we've already filled up 2 slots. Find another another employee. Oh, Marcus looks like he'll make me a ton of money too. And while we're here, let's just check on our drivers, make sure they're all working. They all seem to be working. Some not as good as others here, but at least they're all working. So I'm going to have a 5-minute break, ladies and gentlemen, as I normally do. Get up and walk around a bit. While I'm doing that, you guys can figure out what our next job is. Not much of a choice around here, is there? Yeah, no, I was about to say that. That's all. I was sort of. You might have seen me sort of. Didn't page over. Sitting there looking like I was thinking. You could see the smoke probably coming out the top of my head from the thought. Whether I was going to look at the world map or just go in here to figure out what one we're going to get, and it turns out add what? Add them together? Is there an add, is there? No, I wouldn't know that because my phone died, which I knew it was about to die, but I thought, oh no, I'll finish the delivery before my phone dies, so I'd know if an ad was on or not. So I'll wait for the ad to be finished. Anyone else got an ad? Not that if you do have an ad, you won't be able to reply, would you? That was a dumb question. 9%. You just died on me and you say you got 9% battery life left. Something can't add. The thing with the computer and it that requires adding to work properly. Add the code up to get the right answer for the code. Okay, well, there's the choices. 1 or 2. Who's our new company? I don't think, hang on, I better make sure, but I'm pretty sure we aren't with the other fellas, are we? No, we're with neither of them. So it's either Daff or one of Santa's reindeer, Dasher. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to say it. Right, come here, Twitch. Very good. Let's have a look at this Jimmy JJ live fella, see if he's any good. Right. So, yes. Which one? 1 or 2? Type it in, give you 30 seconds starting from now. We've already got 1 for 2 from Mike, so for the DAF. Because it's funny, fair enough. Number 1. Got 2 for 2, 1 for 1. We now have 6 for 2 apparently. Might as well just start writing it down now. DAF. What have we got? Another 5 seconds. Add 2 to let user Renault to deliver DAF because it's funny 1. 2222 or 2222 2. I'll just write down DAF then. Which means we don't have to have a 2. Just think. Oh, I'm going to go and have a break before you blow my minds. My brain has a meltdown. And then we'll come back and obviously this will be the delivery we'll be doing all the way to Germany. All 514 k's of it. 7 hours and 44 minutes. So much for that. Not much voting going on around here, is there? Yeah, we'll be taking a DAF anyway. Anyway, I'll go do that and I'll be back in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You talk amongst yourselves, do whatever you like, and hopefully I'll see you when I get back. See you shortly. I'm back, you know, because you can't see me, so I have to tell you. Alright, let's go. Top tip when you're driving a truck. When you put it into gear, put the gas down and start releasing the clutch, just make sure, this is important, make sure the engine is actually on.
Let's do this.
And the handbrake's off. Always happy to bring you little bits of information that help you out in life. There's a question mark here too. Hang on, we went past that. Why? Hang on. No, we didn't. No. Oh, look what it is, Causey. Now, who would have guessed that was here? Of course, we didn't drive here, did we? I was thinking we're still in Malta for some reason.
Turn left. Go straight
Hang on, aren't
and
we
then
supposed...
turn left.
Oh, okay. Right next door, too. Well, strap in and get your coffee. This is going to be a long drive to pick this cargo up, but... Jeez, look at that. 41 grand like that. 20 grand from driving out of the garage and onto the road. Why didn't I start in 7th gear? Why didn't I just go straight to 13 from 6 to 13? I don't know. These... A lot of questions today.
Get ready.
Oh, it was fine, actually. Surprisingly.
Turn left and then continue straight on.
Did I change? No. Oh, okay. Nice. There's a set of lights to get into the DAF factory. Must be a busy place. No, I don't want 1st gear. 7th gear. Thank you. No, we should be alright for diesel, shouldn't we? Oh, yeah, like I haven't said that before and it's turned out fine. Oh, you're gonna do that? I'm not waiting around this time, mate. I'm going.
Go straight on. We are finished.
We're just starting. What do you mean we just finished? What are you on? Take
Let's
job. Let's take these DAF trucks to where they need to go. Being that they're more powerful than the Renault truck, I might have to attach them to the front of the Renault. Because it's gonna look wrong behind them. No. Only the last bit of that sentence that I realised you were saying in real life. I thought you meant in the game. Right, 7 hours, 7 threes are 21 minutes. We should be able to get another delivery in after this, surely. I tell you what, I'm being serious here too. Taking that tank was actually a rather good idea, the first delivery we did with this.
Go straight on
Because
and then turn right.
why is the light here? Yet the intersection things are... doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because
Right.
as painful and slow that was, and making me hate the Renault, these last 3 deliveries, the fact that I could start in 7th gear and be able to actually hit the speed limit, unfortunately for you guys, has dulled my hatred for this truck. Not completely, because it still has that name on it.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
But yeah, the last 3 deliveries are making this truck feel like a normal truck, to be honest. In fact, put it this way, I've enjoyed driving this truck more than I did the first Renault we had. But then again, the first Renault we had probably didn't have the huge over-the-top power that this truck has got, of the big 400 and odd horsepower. You know,
Keep left.
most powerful engine of all trucks. So completely understandable, isn't it? And I actually am totally surprised I can take off in 7th gear with those 2 on. Yeah, I'm sure there's mods for them somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised. There'd be mods for them. I thought those 2 trucks were about to go, but they did move. How'd you guys get your licenses? Seriously. Which is normally what they say about me when they see me coming, but for once I can actually ask the question about someone else. It's actually a nice feeling. Left, right, left, I'll stay in this lane. Might as well stay in the lane we're in.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Jeez, times have changed. I'm actually beating the lights. Normally I don't. Normally when I see them turn amber, orange, yellow, whatever you want to call them,
Keep right.
I never beat it before it turns red. But I won't this time. I'm not trying it. There was no way on God's green earth that I was going to make that one. Murphy, hello. I haven't said hello to you today. Actually, I haven't had a proper look at this truck since we've had it, have we? Doesn't that look uncomfortable? Alright, let's go. Why did I say let's go? That's the whole point, isn't it? Get this there, so of course we ain't going to do that by staying still. What car? What are you on about? There was no car there. Are you lying? The game's just decided, well, you haven't hit anything recently. We haven't found you for a while. Let's pretend that you hit something and throw a fine at you. Your viewers are going to believe you hit something because that's the way you drive, so no one's going to question it. I did. Me. I question it. There wasn't a car there.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left. Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, I rammed into one of those new air-driven cars. The new BMW Translucent. €3,745. That's more than I paid you in a year, pal. You can't afford to cost me that, whoever that was. I've just noticed there's a cruise control thing on the dashboard, which I assume tells me what my cruise control was set to. It just so happens it was 82. If you're new here and wondering why I'm doing 82 and an 80 kilometre speed limit, it's because I won't get a ticket. If I do 83, I will.
Keep right, and then turn right.
And since we're on scheduled
Turn right.
time, whatever they're called. I like how my brain doesn't work when I need it to. Always. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you gotta make most of what you can. Don't forget time zone. No, not time zone. You know, come on, brain. I might have it on here. No, it says remains. It doesn't say expected time delivery, but you know what I mean. You all know what I mean. Keep left. Let's see how you go in 16th gear. Can you maintain that speed? Deadline, thank you very much. You got a deadline. But there is a word for it, eh? When you've got to get something to thereby a deadline. And I don't know. Shall we move on? Yeah, it's a good idea. I've looked stupid enough as it is. Let's not keep increasing it, making it more apparent. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone else couldn't find a job. What a state of the economy, eh? What else should we add in the game? They said at their board meeting at SCS. Why don't we bring in the economy like recessions and stuff like that? Yeah, great idea. Oh, for crap's sakes. Oh, he moved over. Thank goodness. Because apparently that's what it feels like at the moment with the can't find a job and the stuffle payments. Maybe I should keep my eyes and concentrate on the road. Is that a truck lane?
Keep right.
Nope. Oh, can you call that a truck? I suppose you sort of could. Oh, for crying out loud, it's weird lane setups. Weird design. Oh, here we go. But things are back to normal. The recession's over, ladies and gentlemen. The money tree has been watered and is blossoming. Oh, spoke too soon. We have lost 6 grand within minutes. Can't spread the disappointment out. No, we've got to do it within minutes of each other. All I can hear in my ears is the turbo winding.
Go straight up.
What was that about Bob? What's Bob up to now? Has leveled up, so she brought in some cash, I'm guessing. Finally. Well, it's been a pleasure, Ryder. Now I need to ring Smudo and tell him to put the kettle on. By the way, Ryder is a person I know from the Netherlands. He's also part of the 5th Court. and probably confusing some of you. But Frithcord is a Discord for a YouTuber named Frithgar. He does mainly farming sim, only farm sim actually these days. And there's quite a big, nice community there, which I'm an admin of. So is Patreon. Mike, he's part of that Discord as well. And yeah, Ryder also does Twitch, which I'm sure I've got a link for that too. That one I don't think I did a funny one. I might have just put Ryder. But he's a character. I suggest you go watch him. Ryder. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, go watch him.
Keep right, and then exit right.
He's a good character, old Ryder.
Exit right. Go straight on.
Finally some money. Oh, I need to get in front of you. I'm just assuming I did. Ah, jet. It's a sign that the cordyceps are out and about. Speaking of which, just a reminder to you lovely people out there. Of course, we've got ATS tomorrow. And then next week, we've got the Convy mode. All are welcome. We've got ETS one day, ATS the next day, and then normally they happen on the same day as I'm doing this now. The ETS one would be on the day you're watching this ETS stream. And then the ATS one will be on tomorrow, same day, which is for me a Thursday and Fridays, for some of you Wednesdays, Thursdays. That is changing as of next week. I will put a announcement in Discord to remind everyone so if anyone wants to join, it hasn't been joined, let's put the cruise control on and not give us a ticket. Yeah, so if you want to come along to the ETS one or the ATS one or both, totally up to you. Whether for an hour, for the whole stream, once again up to you. Quite welcome. As long as you don't be an idiot and you're over the age of 16 and you have Discord as well. You don't have to speak, it just makes it easier if we can all hear each other. And if you do, you can just flick me a DM and I can send you in the direction of the mods you require, which aren't that many. It's just the season mod. We'll be using the spring one and maybe a couple others, which I think are actually from the same site. The rest are all on Steam, so if you don't have the same mods I have or from the Steam workshop, it'll automatically download them for you anyway once you try and join. The Causey will be there, I'm assuming, as always. Just proving how much of a bad driver I am by seeing someone else there, just in case it isn't that obviously clear as it is driving by myself. So, yeah. If you're not in my Discord, you're quite welcome to it. It's a quiet Discord because I'm a very small channel at the moment. If I do grow, it'll obviously grow in Discord as well. So yeah, you're quite welcome. You can type an exclamation mark Discord into chat and that'll give you a link. Bob, that's a bit low by your standards, dude. Of course he's put it in there, yeah, so you're quite welcome to come along if you want to join up and do the Convy mode, which we do at the end of every time I swap over from one season to another. So I do 4 streams per season. Actually, come to think of it, when are we going to do Causey? Not the spring one, but the winter mod with the physics, because we missed out on that last time and decided we'll do that for a laugh next week and not the spring. Actually, what we could do is we could do the winter one with the Europe, because that'd probably be more fitting, and the spring one with the America with ATS. I think we might do that. Cover both of them. I just got to remember. And if the snow physics, if you haven't seen the snow physics, boy, it's interesting driving. A lot more fun watching. You watch it for the same reason most people watch car racing, any form of motor racing. They watch it. The second reason they watch it is to see who wins. First reason is the crashes. See if there'll be any crashes. Yeah, I will. As soon as I see a gas station, it will be my. Mind you, I've got well, no, I've said that before. I said we'll be fine before, and what happened? Disaster. That's what happened. In short. So yeah, when I see a garage, and provided I do remember, speaking of which, let's get in that lane now. I was about to have a drink of water, but we'll get into that lane now. Let me in. And fuel up. I'll grab my water. Made with the same colour that car I apparently crashed into was made with.
Reroute. Go straight on.
Come on, that was rather clever, that was. Or at least make me believe it was rather clever. Engine off, diesel in. Speaking of watered down, it's all diesel is watered down petrol. It's a rather small tank on this thing, isn't it? There's probably another reason why it was a good idea to pop in here and not assume I was going to make it. .600 litre tank almost. Which means we're the level it was at. Actually, why have I got that up?
Okay, let's find a new route.
And one of the other trucks with a bigger tank probably meant there was 200 litres left, when this one was probably 50. Oh, there, that's why I got it up, because this has got no GPS. It's time. Well, let's see if it when we finish this one, if we can't get ourselves a nice short delivery to finish the stream off with. I think out of the last few streams we've had, probably I wouldn't just, yeah, that's bang on the money there, Causey. Exactly what the price is. Cheap diesel, because it's a small tank, so I don't pay as much to fill it up. Yeah, we'll hopefully end the stream off with another delivery, find a short delivery with a bit of luck. Which I did say, what I was going to say, it was halfway through saying is, out of all the streams of ETS thus far, lately, this one feels like we haven't progressed that much. Took a while to get the garage, a while to get the first truck in, pretty quick to get the second truck in, but last couple of streams, last 2 or 3 streams, we've pretty much bought a garage, filled it up and ready to buy another one by the next start of the next stream. I don't see that happening due to the fact that most of my drivers are bringing in negative money. Speaking of which,
Keep right and then exit right.
how much have you cost me? 4,000. My goodness me, what's going on with me workers? Force my way in. Ah, there it is, the Ring of Destiny, the Circle of Money. I need to get in the other lane. Right behind the copper. Move it, copper. If there's anyone that doesn't have to abide by the speed limit, it'll be you. You're not exactly going to give yourself a ticket now, are you?
Keep right and then exit right.
Anyway, shall I finish off what I was saying? The 2 things I was saying.
Right.
No, I finished that one off about the... feel like we didn't get far,
Right.
much progress on this one. The other one, right, as of next week. Yes, yes, let's get back to that, shall we? Finish that conversation off. So, yeah, coffee mode, except next week, the schedule's changing. It'll be a new schedule. I'm going to try and start at 1 o'clock my time instead of the 1:30. Number 1. Number 2, the trucking sims will be moving to the last 2 days of my streaming week. So that for me, Saturday, Sunday. For some of you, that's Friday evening, Saturday evening. This will be on my schedule page if you want to know what time and days I'm streaming for you locally. The schedule page will tell you that. So this Thursday, which is my first streaming day for me, hopefully will be The Last of Us. So yeah, so hopefully this Saturday and Sunday I'll be finishing the second Metro game. Most likely, if I finish it Saturday, I probably won't stream Sunday because I can't think of something to stream for one day. If I finish it Sunday, well, I'll finish the stream when I finish the game. So yeah, and then, well, fingers crossed all goes well, then next Thursday we'll be starting The Last of Us, the PC edition, because that comes out Wednesday, Thursdays,
Get ready.
one of those 2 days.
Right.
I get to play that game again, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been so long. I played it on the PS3. That's how long ago when it first came out. And just to see what it looks like on PC. What it's like to play with the mouse, because I'm not that good with controllers. And see if they added anything. Possibly. For the PC version. Compare it to what I remember. Obviously the graphics will be a lot better because I played it on the PS3 and they've remastered it for the PS4 and the PS5. And the graphics look amazing on the PS5. They looked amazing on the PS3 when it came out back then. We're actually dropping this off at the garage. I was going to cut through there, but no, my luck, there'd be a fence or something. It just looks like it's the same spot that I could do that on the map. So yeah, that's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, check the schedule page out to get your record times and all that stuff.
Turn right.
No, not that gate. Okay, we go straight to the end, alright. That gate? Must be that gate.
Finding a new route.
Get a good angle so we can get in there.
Turn left.
Actually, this looks like the only place
Let's find a new route.
that we can deliver, that does deliveries. Then, what am I doing? Beauty off a job. Hang on. Am I not in the right place? I'm not, am I? Because that icon wouldn't be up. Okay, I'm really confused now. It says straight ahead. No, we're at the right place. Don't tell me we've got a... No, we don't have a bug. We just have a fence in the way. So it turns out there's two places we possibly can get a delivery from. So as planned, we're coming here to check this place out first before we deliver this off. Just, you know, just curiosity. So we've done that, and let's go deliver this. I just wanted to see the delivery options. We've got military options. Why aren't you on the map there?
Turn left.
Actually, let me check. Tank, yeah, the problem is we're not with those guys, and we're not with these guys either, actually. Oh, there, turn left. It's why I didn't think it was here because of that barrier. Yeah, no, I didn't give myself enough angle because I was too busy seeing if these are one of the guys that we deliver for, so this is going to take a bit of manoeuvring in it. Yep, very good. Or not. G'day, yep. Here. Oh, God, bloody hell, really. Reversing as well. Yeah. You did see it when you were over there, JJ, and so don't act surprised. Son of a gun. I clearly got that disease or whatever you call it, that's similar to Alzheimer's, but it's called Alzheimer's. The fact that I saw that, knew I had to reverse in here, and somehow between the 8 seconds between me seeing that and getting in here, I forgot that I had to reverse it. Right, let's drop this off. Get our money, inform them that their fence drove into the trailer. I had nothing to do with it. I was in the right as always. How we're looking, Murph? We're looking good on your side? And there we have it. Ah, 20. Let's see if we can't get another delivery in. No, I seem to be losing my concentration, to be honest. What have we got? Let's have a look anyway, shall we? Let's have a wee peek at the options. Both of which I don't think we... Yeah, let's have, I thought we did with DSV, but... no. No. So, we're in Germany. Who are we with, actually? UPS, we're with them. Are we? Do I get them confused with Zoo? I get that confused with ATS. We're not with you. Not with them, not with the Air France. We're not with, are we? Pretty sure we're not with Air France either. And those other guys. So we've actually got no options here, which you know what that means, don't you? We head back. To the garage I now belong to. Which garage is that now? Which garage do I belong to? We did move. I was originally in a garage and moved to the garage. That's the best I can give you, the best info I can bring to you at the moment. Let's find out which is which. You know, driver manager would be a good idea because then your name would come up. Player, yeah, that's my name. And France. Rightio. Right there, number one. Al Travel. Ooh, that looks nice. Have we been there? I've obviously just arrived because the engine's still running. You haven't had a chance to turn the engine off yet. Yeah, definitely got to do it sometime, eh? Right, let's have another look here. What have we got? What is the time? I do feel a bit... I'll see what we got here on the way. We're not with them, are we? I'm going to get my list out again. Oh, what a hassle just to turn to my right and pick it up. No, we're not with them. We're with these guys. No, we're not. These guys, which that's the name there, even though I keep asking who, I don't know who that is, and instead of just looking there, it'd give me the biggest clue ever. These guys we're with, I'm sure we are. Yes, in the back there. We're with them as well, aren't we? I believe so. Somewhere there, yeah, there we are. And actually, those guys, I'm sure we... Don't say that. Don't say you're sure, because you're never right. I'm sure we're not with these guys. Oh, it turns out we're not. No, well, I'm right. So here's our options. Now we just got to narrow them down to a short trip. Nope, too long. Maybe. Actually, how many of those hours would be the ferry? That's definitely too long. That we can do. We can do that one. Half the trip is ferry, so about still half an hour. That one's my preferred one. Actually, the longer I do this, the less I want to now. Okay, why is that one there? Oh, that one's probably too long. That one's alright. That one's not bad either. That'll be way too long. Okay, let's look at the options. What were they again? There's that one. That's number one. That's number two. That's number three. We'll go with those ones. So number one. Where was it again? Number one. Number two. Or number three. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to put your vote into chat. Starting now. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. We've got 1 for 2, 1 for 3. Okay, alright. Well, we're going to do this. Split different. You know what I'll do? I'll get a New Zealand $2 coin. Gold. With Some form of bird on it. Oh, what the hell bird that is. And the Queen, God rest her soul, on the back. Alright, Causey, heads or tails? Watch me do this and screw it up and drop it and have to spend half an hour to go find it because it's rolled down somewhere. Heads. Oh, tails. It doesn't matter anyway. I said Causey. Oh, there we go. And it's tails. Where do you want to go? Number 3. Which one was that? That was this one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Drive safe.
Let's go. Oh. Good thing about owning my own yard, I can drive as fast as I like.
At the roundabout. First exit now. Get ready to turn left.
Whoa, okay.
Turn left. Fine.
Oh, geez, this looks like an interesting place, doesn't it? With the way they've parked all these trailers. We'll take that one for 16,000.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, trailer here. Yeah, trailer. Yeah, boy. There you are. And go. Actually, I might need to adjust the steering tuning thing because it doesn't turn enough, not enough for my liking. Right, 6 hours and 3 minutes if there wasn't any toll booths. 6 days and 3 hours is the actual time with toll booths. Because we're going from France to France. And France has more toll booths than there are cars and trucks and bikes and people that live on the planet. And once again, I've pressed the wrong button for the wrong range. Because I can.
Keep right.
Not because I should, just because I can, apparently.
At the
Right,
roundabout.
that should go back in. Right, and that's it. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got there.
Exit.
Got the gear I finally wanted. Apparently that town, whatever that was, Saint whatever it is, no longer exists. They've crossed it off. Oh, hello. let's get onto the motorway straight into a traffic jam caused by a toll booth 2 kilometres down the road.
Keep left.
Oh, I can't get any more left than this, love. I'm well ahead of you. I'm onto this keep left plan of yours. Oh, okay, you do that then, yeah. No, that's fine. 90, ooh, okay, can the Renault do it, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, the tension, the expectation, the anticipation, and all the other words that belong to this kind of event. Can the Renault actually make it to 90 years? It does that pretty much as I was asking the question. Let's get, can I get a 92? Hell yeah. Let's go, Renault. You're slowly winning me over, buddy. Oh, did I say that out loud? I was supposed to think that, damn it. Oh, we'll edit that out.
Keep left and then turn right.
In today's news, locals astonished as he's driven 400 meters down the road and not run into a toll booth. This is just another instance of the local spate of toll booth thievery that has baffled the police. And I am surprised I haven't run into a toll booth yet. I'm just making light of that situation, obviously, but I'm actually surprised I haven't hit a toll booth yet. Should keep my mouth shut, really, shouldn't I? Because I'm sure somewhere along this trip it'll make up for the lack of toll booths that we run into. By having us have a toll booth to pay so we can drive into a toll booth to pay to carry on down the road. Let's get back to 91. And this is why you're allowed to drive 90 in France, because of all the toll booths. Got to make up the time somehow. Speaking of which, hello. Good to see you, toll booth. Missed you. Missed you like a hole in the head. Right, where's my card one? Give me the please carry on, don't stop here. One. Yeah, 119,000 right on the dot. Well, it's nice to know that the bank account is going up and that we'll be able to buy another truck before the end of the stream. Well, at the end of the stream, at the very least, most in between, medium. No, we will need a sleep probably. Well, we've got 4 hours. Yeah, we're going to need a sleep in 3 hours. Oh no, no, so if we make up the time, that's 5 hours really, it's 4, but... Let's see where we are when we hit 9 o'clock. If we've still got an hour to drive, I'll keep driving. Oh, yeah, good idea. Let's do 99 in the 90k zone. Actually, I don't remember the last time I got a ticket. Well, I'm about to get one because I just mentioned the fact that for speeding, that is. I want to catch up to that truck in front of us. I just want to see what the emblem on is, because from this distance it looks suspiciously like an energy drink we have here called V. It's almost the same colour as the original V. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm thinking of Lift. Do you guys have that in America? Do you have Lift, which is a Coke product? It is a Coke product here, which is a lemon drink. And if you do you have the Lift energy drink? Haven't heard of it? Might be a New Zealand one, like LMP, Lemon and Pile, which is what LMP stands for. It's just a lemonade. It's a nice lemonade, but pretty much just a lemonade. Lemon and Pile. I think I've mentioned it on the stream before, but for those that don't know what Pile is, what flavour that is, it's actually just the town it's made in. Well, originally made in before Coca-Cola bought it, but I assume it'll be made anywhere the Coca-Cola factory is, which is probably Auckland. And maybe the Lift's the same thing. We had another lemonade, which was the best lemonade ever for our country. I mean, I haven't tasted every single lemonade, but 15 grand. It was called Leed, L-E-E-D, and it was so nice. Best shandy maker. Best lemonade to use with the beer if you wanted to make a shandy. I assume in America you know what a shandy is. You guys have those. And then that was bought by Coca-Cola and they got rid of it and gave us that disgusting Sprite. I mean, it's not disgusting, but compared to Lead it is. That's how good the Lead was. But yeah, I just assume you guys in America or anywhere else in the world have shandies. Might be under a different name, but it's just mixing beer and lemonade. Which is actually really nice and a great thirst quencher, I can tell you that. You haven't had it before? Lift was just, oh, was it? Yeah. So don't you have it? Don't you have shandies? Still do shandies in America? Thank you for the follow there. Was it N7 Jazz? Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a great week so far. Not something you've heard of? Oh, you got to try it. Definitely. On a nice hot day. You'll need to make sure you put the beer in first and only say with the glass here, I'll use my glasses. This glass as a reference. Right. Let's do this while I'm driving. And try and get it. Okay, there's the glass. So fill it up to about there with beer. Right. And then the rest lemonade slowly because it will like froth up. Try it with Sprite, try it with 7-Up. I think 7-Up's a lot nicer with it. I can't remember. Yeah, and let me know what you think. That's what it calls shandy. That's what we were given as kids. Still got you drunk as a kid though. if you had too many of them, but they're really nice because it's kid because it's really sweet. But even as an adult, it's got a nice taste to it. And yeah, like I said, it's really good for, you know, a hot day. It's really good thirst quencher. There's the term I'm looking for, and I found it eventually. Thumbed through the dictionary and got there. Sounds like Bud Light with lime. Yeah, I wouldn't do it with the light beer. It's not that great tasting, and considering your guys' beer in America, the alcohol content is almost our light beer alcohol content. I'd go with the normal beer. Which makes me laugh. You guys, beer content, alcohol content is lower than ours, but your spirits like bourbon and whiskey is way better. Nicer and better alcohol content. Does the job, which is the whole point of it. Confusing. Unless it's changed. I mean, I'm only going off information from years ago. But yeah, do try it. If you do try it, let me know what you think. But just make sure, don't put the beer in second. You've got to put the beer in first. Just remember that, I think. Because I think if you put the beer in second, it really froths up. Oh, is it lower calories? Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. Because once again, it's one of those things based on assumption, obviously, that we all do, you know, because we go from what we know, where we live, what we understand. But that is really interesting. That's... I suppose it makes sense, because that's the whole point of, you know, what diet really, don't they call it Diet Coke and Diet Sprite and people assume they're sugar free when they're not. We'll stay in lane, stay in lane. Yeah, that's really interesting. So we've got an hour and 35 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, which is roughly 4.5 minutes. It's Coke Light. Yeah, I think we got, what have we got? Not that I ever drunk them, but Diet Coke. There's another one. The black label. Diet Coke's got the grey label, normal Coke's got the red label. I think this is all, you know, universal. Then there's the other one, which I think is sugar-free Coke or something. I don't know what they call it. And then you got the vanilla Coke, which I used to love because it reminded me of, again, I forget the name of it. What we used to call it. Where you get a... You put vanilla ice cream into your glass and then you pour the Coke on it. And if you haven't done that, try that. You can use that, you can use Fanta. Fanta's always better. Yeah, you call it Coke Float, yeah. No, I remember that. But we called it something different. I can't remember what we called it though, because it's been years. Haven't had it since I was a kid. But that's what vanilla Coke reminded me of. That's why I like that. My favourite thing I used to get from McDonald's is there's a raspberry. I know this one. It's that I'm pretty sure you guys don't have this in America, but you probably do have something similar. But Schweppes, which I think you do have. You might have Schweppes lemonade, which is nice, dry lemonade. Schweppes ginger ale, which is also nice. But there was a Schweppes raspberry bubbly. Maybe there wasn't Schweppes at all. Maybe the brand was called Bubbly. Anyway, I used to go into McDonald's and give it the cup, and you put like sort of the same mixture I did with the shandy with the raspberry and the rest Coke, and it was like yummy. It's like a cherry Coke but nicer, cherry cola but nicer. But they were really nice, and that was really good with ice cream. That was the best with ice cream there, actually. I'll see if I remember to buy, because I wouldn't mind having that. I haven't had it in years. Buy a bottle to show you guys. And the other great thing that used to, which I don't think you guys have, is an orange and mango deep spring fizzy drink. Oh, that is nice. That was my most favourite soft drink ever. That is amazing. Deep Spring started off doing water and they moved into that.
And then exit right.
You know, the clue might be in the name Deep Spring, that obviously they started off with selling water.
Right.
But yeah, their orange and mango, they had orange and then orange and mango. Oh, the orange and mango was unreal. Should have been illegal, it was that good, that addictive. Class A addiction. Is that the drive on through to the other side one? It is. So if I remember, I'll buy these things, if I even get the money to. And, yeah, that's how bad it is. A small 500ml bottle. Which I don't even know how much they are now. They're probably about $3 or $4 for the bottle. For half a litre, which I don't know what that is in, what you guys use in America, but... Actually, do I have a... No, I don't have a half a litre thing here. Give you a... So you can see, but
Turn left.
yeah, I'll Deep Spring because I'd love to have that again. I've totally forgotten about it. Spent so many years being poor that I can't afford those things. That I've forgotten about that and the raspberry.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then continue straight on.
Oh, this is a big little industrial area, isn't it? Or building, whatever, company, something. It's big. Let's just end with that, shall we? Statement made.
Go straight on.
Okay, yeah, now I've got to get this through here without getting it stuck. Just made it past there. It's not going to do it, is it? Ooh, just. It's like takeaways at the moment. You understand liters because you well half of 1 litre. 500 mils is half of a litre. Well, actually, there's 600 mils. They used to be 500, now 600. And then you get the 390 mil Coke, which is the best. The reason why that's the best, oh no, it's Coca-Cola. How can it be any different? It is. because the 390mm, is it 390mm? There's two. There's a 390 and another one's around there, but one of them's glass, and Coke always tastes better in glass than plastic. Always. I don't know why, but it always tastes nicer in a glass bottle. But yeah, that's what we have. We have those sizes, and the 1 point. You don't get a 1 litre. You used to have 1 litres, but I think they stopped those. But the main one was a 1.5 and a 2 litre. .355. Yeah, now the 355. I think that's the glass one. And 390mm is the smallest plastic one you can buy.
Turn right.
And then you got the cans as well, which are roughly about 355 as well, I think. There we go. One day I'll get these things. I'll even show you the lovely little pieces of chocolate if I ever get the opportunity, because they're expensive, to buy the greatest chocolate brand in the world,
It's a nice ride.
just because it's made here. But it is nice, believe me. I'll show you a peanut slab, Whittaker's, and I'll show you some other ones that they make. Some amazing flavours, including like favourite. There's the drink LMP. I'll tell you, that's made here. They make a chocolate with that, which is, it's a white chocolate with popping candy in it, lemon flavoured popping candy. And they make a chocolate called a jelly tip, which is an ice block here, which is vanilla ice cream, obviously, with and then raspberry jelly on top, and then covered in chocolate. They turn that into, so it's got a, I think, white chocolate at the top, raspberry jelly in the middle, and normal chocolate at the bottom. It's really good, but they're limited editions. You've got to wait for them to come out with them, stuff like that. So hopefully I can get to show you guys those, and you can see them, and especially the peanut snap. I'll show you one of those. They're amazing, those things. Not unless you got a nut allergy, but they're huge. And I don't mean like size of a block. They're just about yay big, but the thickness and the weight of them are just full of peanuts, whole peanuts, roasted peanuts. Amazing. Anyway, that's it. We've done it. Right on time. Oh, hang on, we got enough for another. Let's buy a truck before I forget. Renault. Yeah, we'll buy it from you this time. Let's spread the wealth around for the old Renault. They do need it. They need as much help as they can possibly get to spend on research and development. Developing an engine that's over 400 horsepower. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Geez, I'm losing it, aren't I? Not with it today. I was fine before, but yeah. Anyway, carry on. Must be the weather. We'll go with that. Blame the weather. That's what it's there for, to be blamed. Oh, we've taken all the good drivers and we're left with all the other drivers. We'll just say that. Right, done. Okay. So, this week ETS has managed to get itself to, what have we got, 24,920. Let me write that down as I always do, so I can remind you tomorrow where we are today. 24,920 with 17 garages, one more than we started with, 83 trucks. I still think the didn't make much progress today with ETS, which is probably good news for ATS and tomorrow. So who knows? I mean, still, what are we? We're one garage. let me do the maths. 8 trucks behind on ATS. So hopefully we have a good day tomorrow with ATS. And oh yeah, we are getting a new truck tomorrow. Ooh, which is going to hinder progress, isn't it? Because we need the budget of, what was it, 450? I think 450,000. Well, let's be honest, it's going to take a while to get to the 450, and then we're going to absolutely buy everything for a truck, and it's only going to cost us 200,000 because that's the way ATS works compared to the $500 billion we need to buy a fully decked out truck in ATS. So, yeah. I just hope, I mean, I know, we had all that time, ATS was in the lead, I was sort of hoping ETS would win, I haven't been shy about that, but I'd rather, at the end of the day, I prefer it to be a close competition, and ATS was well ahead, and now sort of ETS has gone that way now, so now I'm sort of hoping for closeness sakes that tomorrow with ATS just, I don't know, just pulls its finger out of its backside and makes a go of it and makes a good comeback so we can end this week with either very close or if not in the lead and end the spring season with it. Just to remind everyone, next week we've got the Convy mode for ETS and ATS. Check my schedule page out tomorrow because it'll give me a chance to go and change it because we're also changing the days I stream trucking sims. They will now be, instead of a Thursday, Friday for me, they will now be a Saturday, Sunday, and we'll be doing the Convy mode next week. ETS will be on the Saturday, ATS will be on the Sunday. Like I said, all are welcome, whoever wants to come along, as long as you're over the age of 18. And just let me know. I'm going to put an announcement into Discord, hopefully straight after the stream, if I don't forget by that time, and the way I've been going today, more than likely will, but hopefully I won't. And then starting next Thursday, Friday, we'll be doing what I normally do on the Saturday and Sunday, which is any old game, but next week it will be The Last of Us. Fingers crossed that they don't delay the release of that, which I think is due Wednesday for me, but that might be American date, saying the 29th, in which case I have to wait until the Thursday. So hopefully it'll be ready to stream. Right, I've run out of, I need a drink and I've run out of water. Hang on. I wonder if I got some cold, a little bit of cold coffee, that'll do. Right, that being coughed, that I was muted so I didn't blow your eardrums out. Big thank you to everyone who's come along. A huge thank you to Wall for the subscription. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Everyone new that's come along and said hello as well. We had Kimmy Gaming and NZ Jazz for you guys following. A huge thank you to you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. To everyone else who's been chatting away, the usual suspects with Patrio, Dave Wall. There was Kimmy early on, Causey, of course, who's always here, my rock, my anchor for all these streams to do with the trucking sims. And who else was here? Ozzy, he was here. AC, Ozzy Cock, he was here earlier, and whether he's still here or not. To all you guys, keep me coming in chat. Thank you very much. Keeps the stream nice and entertaining and enjoyable for me, as well as the people who are lurking, who are also thankful for coming along and watching as well. Hopefully you enjoyed. Everyone who's been and gone still here watching after the fact, either on the Twitch watch or the YouTube channel where these streams get put up. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and no, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So if you want past streams, especially how this competition started and everything like that, they're all there. Other things I've streamed that are no longer available on Twitch are there as well. There's a link being put in to chat by Causey. Thank you, Causey. Or you can go to my About page. You'll find the link there too. Don't forget to check my schedule page out for your local times. For what I'm streaming for where you are, because I'm here in New Zealand and we get to see the new day way before you guys do. Some of you anyway. So time difference and all that. What else is there? I think that's about it, isn't it? Let me mull over all the items on the list. No, that's it. I'm pretty sure. All right. go. Be gone. Go enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever. What are you still doing here? Should have gone ages ago and had to sleep or make dinner or whatever it is anyway. But hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, which is tomorrow. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then, let me get everything ready before I finish that intro. Where's my... There it is. Hello. Yeah, until then, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Enjoy your week. And I'll see you whenever I do. Until then, guys, see you later. Bye.